If you're a facilities manager at a university, you know students rely on the cafeteria for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and the occasional late-night snack. So when a dishwasher breaks down and dirty plates pile up, the mess hall can turn messy in the blink of an eye. Enter Grainger. With over 1 million industrial-grade products and fast delivery, the product you need now is never far away. So you can turn that dishwasher back into a lean, clean washing machine. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
All right, everybody, welcome back to another deep dive. Today,
Okay.
I'm really excited for this one. We're talking about
Oh, yeah.
a Tuah coin. And I don't know if you've been following this one, but this has been pretty wild.
Yeah, this is a big one.
A lot of buzz around this.
We're going to be looking at a piece called Pasted Text. And it's just a really fascinating look at how this whole thing kind of blew up and what happened. So
Yeah.
what I thought was really interesting about this whole thing is how it started. It launched with so much fanfare,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Everybody was so excited about it.
So much hype.
And then all of a sudden, backlash,
Yeah.
fraud allegations.
It's almost like a textbook case of how these meme coins could go. So, right, they launch with all this hype, but there's not really anything to back it up. A lot of times, no real fundamentals. It's just speculation.
Right, and so pure speculation. I mean, I guess it's kind of like, any other kind of trend that you see that's like that. Oh, there's so many. I mean, how many times have we seen this happen? It's like every few months. There's a new one, a new meme coin that comes out, and everybody jumps on board, and then it all falls apart.
Yeah, so Pasted Text had this really, really powerful quote. And it said that investors were blinded by the shiny promises, overlooking obvious red flags.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a
lot to take in. And it just makes me think about the people who lost money on this.
Absolutely.
Because, we are seeing reports of some pretty significant losses.
Yeah, and this is what happens. When you have a market like crypto,
Yeah.
largely unregulated, it's so easy to get caught up in these schemes, and it can be really tough to recoup those losses.
Right, and so what's the lesson here? Like, what does this tell us?
I mean, it just shows you how risky these unregulated markets are. And you really have to be careful, especially when you're dealing with something like crypto.
Let's talk about this idea of a pump and dump scheme. I think it's important that we break that down for the listener.
Absolutely.
Because this is something that Pasted Text suggests might be happening with Tuah coin.
Yeah.
So how would you explain? Pump and dump to someone who's never heard of it.
So basically what happens is a group will get together and they'll artificially inflate the price of a coin. And so that's the pump. They pump it up. They get people excited about it. Then, once the price is high enough, they all dump their shares at the same time.
Okay.
And that causes the price to crash. And everyone else is left holding the bag.
Wow. So essentially they're manipulating the market.
Exactly. It's market manipulation. And it's illegal. But it's really hard to prove, especially in a market like crypto.
Okay, so what can people do?
Well, that's where due diligence comes in.
Yeah.
This is something that we talk about a lot, but it's so important, especially in the crypto space.
Okay, so what does due diligence actually look like?
I mean, it's more than just reading a few tweets or looking at Reddit. You really have to dig deep.
So what are some of the things that people can do?
Well, first of all, research the team behind the project.
Okay.
Look at their experience, their track record. Do they have any red flags? And then understand the technology or lack thereof. Read the white paper.
Okay.
Look for any warning signs.
So it's not just about hype. It's about really understanding what you're getting into.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It can be tedious, but it's worth it.
Okay, so are there any tools that people can use to kind of help them with this?
Absolutely. There are things like blockchain explorers.
Okay.
Sites like CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko, they can help you analyze the coin, look at its history. But even those aren't foolproof.
Right. It's kind of like, how do we as investors push for more transparency in this space?
Well, I think it starts with supporting projects that are already transparent.
Okay.
Look for open source code, independent audits, a proven track record, that sort of thing.
Right.
But ultimately, I think we need more regulation.
Pasted Text really emphasized that point. They said, and I quote, "The lack of clear regulations is like an open invitation for bad actors."
Yeah.
So for you, the listener out there, what does this all mean? It means be careful. Don't get caught up in the hype. Do your research. Be skeptical.
Exactly. The crypto market is exciting, but it's also risky. You have to be smart.
Yeah, you have to protect yourself. This isn't about avoiding crypto altogether.
Right.
It's just about being informed.
Exactly. Knowledge is power. Learn as much as you can and stay up to date because this is an ever-evolving space.
Right, and I think cases like Hocktail Coin, as unfortunate as they are, they offer valuable lessons.
Absolutely. They show us what can go wrong. And hopefully, they can help us avoid making the same mistakes.
So to kind of wrap things up here, we've talked about the hype, the allegations of fraud, the investor losses, the need for transparency. But the takeaway for me is really just, don't just chase the next meme coin. Do your research. Be an informed investor. And maybe, just maybe, we can make this ecosystem a little better.
Yeah, I think that's a great takeaway. I hope everyone listening will take that to heart. You know, it's easy to get caught up in the excitement. But we have to remember that there are real risks involved.
Absolutely. So be smart out there. Do your research. And until next time, happy investing.
All right, everybody, that is our deep dive for today. I hope you enjoyed it. We will be back next week with another fascinating topic. So until then, stay informed and stay safe out there. And we'll see you next time.
See ya.
Bye.
Today is your lucky day. Today is the day that our $3 website works for you, paying you directly to your PayPal daily. Imagine $3 ongoing continuous payments to your PayPal account. Imagine falling asleep and waking up to $300 in your PayPal account. How would this make you feel? How could this help you? What bills could you pay? What kind of fun could you have? What does that retirement look like now? All for a one-time payment of $3. This website is DFY done for you, fully built and completely hosted, and never stops collecting payments for you. You have spent $3 on coffee on a regular, but that coffee won't help you create multiple streams of income. Click the link below.